Hi, I am Bharath. I am happy to introduce our exciting product Meeting Wall in this short video. Whenever I fail to answer a call, almost every time my reply template is saying, I am in a meeting. Yes, this happens to be so true that we spend more than 30% of our corporate life in meetings. But as we come out of meetings, we feel something short or missing with meetings. Either they are uninteresting, unprepared, passive, dragging, or way too many meetings to be in. Leaving us with a simple thought, why can't we have a better approach to meetings with best of technology, making them more purposeful? The outcome of the thought is the meeting wall. The thing that comes first when we say meeting wall is a large interactive touchscreen which hosts meetings, making them interactive and exciting than ever. Before we dive into the experience, let's first create a meeting. As there are no meetings available, let's create one for ourselves. As a first step, pick the type of meeting you wish to do. This option will help you with the right set of tools, applications, and standards for the meeting. Say we wish to do an information sharing meeting, we require tools like a presentation tool to showcase the information. Say we want to do a brainstorming meeting, we might need tools to collect, organize, and evaluate ideas like mind mapping. System would automatically suggest ideal metrics for a brainstorming meeting like number of participants, time, etc. Let's pick an information sharing meeting. Pick the date you wish when you want to do, then time, then set whether the meeting is a one-time or a recurring meeting. Select participants. You can simply drag and draw participants from your Active Directory. Choose if you want the participants to be optional. Give it a name. Now the meeting is defined. You can go back and refine it, or you can simply confirm the meeting. Pick the moderator. Now the meeting is created. System will automatically send out an email to all the participants with a passcode. You can make a participative agenda with required approvals and workflow. You can set time against each agenda item and collect required files before the meeting. Let's quickly see how the meeting has been created. These are the various agenda items of the meeting. If you're wondering how the agenda items have been created, they have been created collectively by the participants of the meeting, which means that meetings can be created from mobile, web, or desktop. You simply can create meetings from any device, anytime, anywhere. Let's sign in. We need a passcode to sign into the meeting. Every meeting is secured with a passcode. What excites me is doing a meeting on this large touchscreen because it acts like a collaborative platform. Unifying all the moving pieces of a meeting. Be it be getting data from outside systems, interacting through external devices, allowing remote participants to join, or accessing information shared during pre-meeting phase. This entire screen acts like a canvas, so you can simply play around with it the way you want. These are the agenda items we're going to discuss today. As we are trying to understand about meeting wall, we would be discussing about the mobile application, then I'll walk you through the brochure and the meeting wall website, then a brief about our company, NextGen, finally meeting analytics. For this I would be joined by my colleagues remotely. These are the other communication that has happened during pre-meeting phase. Before we start, let's mark the participants who have attended. Let's start with the first agenda item, mobile application. As you can see, I've casted my mobile application screen onto the touch screen. So here I'll show you how we can create a meeting from the mobile application. So first you choose the type of meeting, then whether the meeting is one time or recurring. Then you choose the date, time, then you choose the location. The locations can be multiple. Meeting wall has an inbuilt meeting space management available. And finally you choose the participants of the meeting. Meeting wall gives you an interesting hints to the users. Say for example, for this kind of meeting, the appropriate time is 15 to 30 minutes, but the user has selected 60 minutes. However, it will let you do the meeting for 60 minutes. It will also give you the availability of the user and also meeting effectiveness index for the person, for the given person, for the type of meeting. And it will also tell you the burnout ratio as well. Now that we have seen how we can create a meeting, let's move to the next agenda item. Our next agenda item, viewing the website. Here I've casted my laptop onto the touch screen. So let's view the website. It gives you information about as to why meeting wall is required, where you can use this, and 10 things you should know about meeting wall. One of the feature being we have been experiencing multi-device interaction, screencasting, and multi-screen support so far. Interesting enough, let me also show you the NextGen meeting wall browser. Here is the meeting wall browser. Meetings with a scientific approach. This is the pre-meeting phase where you can create a meeting from anywhere, anytime, any device. In meeting phase, we've been looking at various tools and features, and also exciting features like voice commands and touch gestures. The post-meeting phase is all about meeting analytics, and the same device can be used for multiple utility as well. Meeting wall comes in multiple sizes as well, starting from 43 inch and it goes up to 84 inches. Hope you got a clear understanding about meeting wall from the brochure. Let's move on to the next agenda item, an overview about our company. Let's first open the website. To open the website, I really don't need to go out of meeting wall. I can simply write B and meeting wall would automatically open the browser for me. Here is our website. These are all the various verticals that we're currently operating on. Whatever we have seen so far is majorly on the corporate. We also offer solutions on the agriculture space, a lot of solutions on GIS, digital signage, public services, and also healthcare. Let me take a snap of this discussion and bring it back to the meeting wall. So now whatever we've discussed there is readily available on the meeting wall. As we have been doing an information sharing meeting, the system would automatically give us a presentation tool. With that, let me also show you the next gen presentation as well. So here is our company's interactive presentation. We bring businesses to the exciting world of multi-touch computing. That's what we exactly do. As you have seen, I've used my 5 fingers as a gesture to move to the next screen. We bring sci-fi to business. As you can see, something like this. We offer ready-to-use smart multi-touch applications. Let's say now I want to show a video here. Normally there are 2 ways of doing it. One, I open a YouTube video link and then show you there. The other way is I browse through my files and just open a video. Instead, Meeting Wall gives me an exciting feature where I write a gesture and it automatically opens the video. Hope you got an overview of our company NextGen. Let's go back to the meeting wall. Moving on to the final agenda item, let's discuss about post-meeting analysis. Here are the screens for the post-meeting analysis. Let me invite my colleague Prashant. Hi Prashant.
Hi Bharath. So far Bharath has briefed about pre and in-meeting phases of meeting wall. Now I would like to take you through post-meeting analysis of it. For a given time period, say last month, we can see number of meetings and also number of hours spent on meetings. We can see employee burnout percentage, various types of meetings featured on it, list of meetings that were there during that period, task, activity, groups, decision. We can also see a graph showing the meeting effectiveness over this time period. We can drill down to contacts, seeing the employee who has participated in that meeting, his occupancy over this period in meetings, his effectiveness. We can further see who are all the fellow participants and can traverse discretely across and see the performance of meetings among various employees participated commonly. For us to understand better, let's see one meeting in detail. We have taken one meeting, say weekly review meeting. It gives the basic details about the meeting, say when the meeting started, what is the purpose of the meeting, who are all the members in the meeting, what is the effectiveness of the meeting. Further, about the meeting, notes, agenda items, not to miss, we do collective agenda, so we can see what are the decisions that are taken against the agenda. At the end of the meeting, as in the post meeting, we can see what are the tasks assigned to each of the member participated in the meeting. How much of them have been completed, how much are pending, with whom it is lying, what are the latest tasks that is being assigned. Furthermore, against a meeting, what are the decisions that are taken. We can tag our meetings. We can see all the attachments that are there with the meeting. Finally, any post-meeting conversation that happens, everything can get recorded. This allows us to connect all our past meetings as well as with the future meetings. Hope you have got a hang of what post-meeting analysis is about. Thanks, Bharath. Over to you.
Let me summarize meeting wall into 3 simple words. Before I do that, let's do a screen recording. We have a very interesting voice recognition mechanism inbuilt into meeting wall. Take notes. Meeting wall is equal to meeting management plus group productivity plus meeting analytics. All the information that's created during the meeting is all stored in a library. Let me just turn off the recording. As you can see, all the attachments, all the screen captures, audio notes, recordings, media that's been added is all stored in a single library, which can be accessed anytime from any device, be it web or mobile. All the things written on the board are stored as a PDF document, which can be sent as an email to all the participants. Trust you are equally excited as I am looking at the meeting wall.